significance of certain bloodlines going back into Mesopotamia were supposed to be reptilian, and the reptilian biology had blood that was dominated by copper, and that they literally had blue colored blood. We have red because we have an iron dominant blood. So my discussion from his history and my trying to get into it through aliens that have been dominating the earth was that the blue blood reptilians of Mesopotamia led to a group called the Anunnaki.
Take you through the mind. Someone that's presumed as evil. Stars circling through your head. Just takes one look. Those judgments to build.
Ghosts of Lynn, lunatics from London. 38 clean, never malfunction. Have to favor what does the job. You only favor the eyes that watch. I got nothing to prove, I'll let you know if I do. I lies, came with the flea, do the math. We did the streets, now we eat, sleep and repeat. Jump fences, life through these smoke lenses. 9 times in cuffs, various offenses. Bust 3 cases, never done a sentence. No evidence, just false pretenses. Let man live before I let go of legion. This is hell, you have to let go of Eden. Sand demon, I stored her inside the gourd. Dark flea, I channel it through my sword. Bear witness, fall like the first angel. Like Azazel, the hand that rocks the cradle. Babel, time jump like the mutant cable. I'm the monster they all spoke of in fable. The demon under the table. Hands coming out the navel. Drink blood from a soup ladle. Vampiric, unhinged, unstable. King of shadows, hands stop 1,000 arrows. Turn over, all hand death tarot. Now you know the purpose of ghosts. I am legion, human host. So many that dwell within. Heavy is the crown of kings. Not as heavy as slave shackles. Psychic battle, swords clang, shields rattle. Blood moon on the gravel. Astral travel, feet in the saddle. Space-time unravel. A lesson for raw people. Language lost, presumed evil.
Bloodthirsty young goons and blood moons. Drug fumes loom throughout in flood rooms. Dark days, darker nights when thugs move. Air's murky, silence breaks when guns boom. Dope fiend wounds become tunes for young souls. Stillborn babies thrown inside of dug holes. Wicked habitats, foul smells and savage acts. Came a long way from ball games and cracker jacks. Now we all slanging packing gas. You fuck the hard way of stacking cash. Driving fast, speeding down a fractured path. Life is left and death is the aftermath. Casket closed, a grieve over a passing soul whose everlasting goal was stashing dough. To create something legal, to be seen as equal, instead of being consumed by what's presumed as evil. Would they believe you? I'm sure they say so, but they know what they really think they never say though. Through all the actions and the facts it may show. Cause truthfully they scared of a dispute with me, and not sure if I would catch a body over scrutiny. A better gambler man wouldn't gamble on. You got a better chance surviving cancer than to face my hammer drawn. At your crib as quick as Amazon Prime delivery. No time to hide, showing no signs of sympathy. Confined to misery, but is it me the one who isn't me? Or is it you the one to choose to view somebody differently? Something that they really ain't and never should have thought about. When the cat is out the bag, don't get mad at caught a mouse, because you sought him out. Another body for the slaughterhouse. Now there's blood dripping out the water spout. We became the evil you were taught about.
America has no truer friend than Great Britain.
Building on the special relationship we have between our two countries.
There is an extraordinarily special relationship between the United States and the United Kingdom.
The US-UK relationship has always been branded as special.
A special relationship between the British and the United States of America.
I said farewell to the flesh, hello to hooded death. Jagged steps, a bird cage in my chest. Whiskey lecture, the liquor soaked inventor. Tesla's ghost, hotbox the room with smoke. Born in fire, umbilical lava trail. Stop a train on the rail for the blind that need braille. Now I'm antique, clean like the musket. Can you trust it? Pure ammo busted. Scabbard wing, needle beetle. Leave you in position, fetal. I return for the dark sequel. Lethal bomb barrage. Battle scars, lit finesse out on the barge. Return home for the apple melon. Venom, don't be swelling. Like your heart, I will stab it and cut it out. Any doubts, find me in Boleskin house. Smoking cabbage with Crowley. They allow me the brotherhood of minds. There is a tomb covered in vines. I warned you all not to look inside. Intertwined, abnormal alien spines. I'm afraid that you all have to die. Charging rhino, tank buster. Shower lines in the bomb cluster. My curse mark activated. Words are illustrated. Pull back, heavy heads up, decapitated. Look what I created.
The illest tag team, never ending bad dream. Get up in your bloodstream, disease without a vaccine. Molecular fines, CRISPR design. Submit restrictions to hit and inflict you with my scripture unwind. Foes will quit because the motion picture quick to remind them of my intricate war instruments with infinite shine. The difference is wild, a landslide. Put you in your mans in a garbage can with your hands tied. Dropped in the ocean where the deepest sands lie. With my fans live on Instagram chanting my clan's rhymes. Over-prepared with plans, advanced time. Oasis in different places you can't find. Breakthrough databases, tracing command lines. So, just imagine, we cheat up in a wagon. Heaters out the holster when the re-up doesn't happen. Meet up with assassins on the rooftops. To brief in a new plot to move on your crew. Soon through, assume a new spot. To Ruger's a few blocks. M249 with a new stock. Extended clip, oops, compute thoughts and analyze your block in a millisecond. The intel we intercepted definitely been affected. Lock down the intersection, enter the inner perimeter. Begin thinning the villains, but no civilians who killing them unforgiving. Adrenaline rushes building as bombs blasting, cars crashing, dark path revealing. Sounds of sirens in the backgrounds. 380 shells load the magnet, just ash round. Sneaking act, snatch a rap crown, so act rap. Monday night be raw, so on a Friday catch a smackdown. Wrestle with the facts now, this free form is water like shape shifting aura, record a tour and board a flight. All you broke dudes is fools that can't afford the price, so stay your ass on the sidelines and just absorb the light. The end of the tunnel, we funnel funds financially. Stocks and futures grew substantially, they wanna cancel me. They lost in fantasy, my realm is real and really raw. Yo, I've been asked to raise the bar, so fuck it, here we are. Sincerely yours, another verse rap, perp track. Spinning on the vinyl like the earth flat, reverse back. Tap your spinal, make your nerves snap. Inhale the herb sack and hang on every word rap. Blah. Go ahead and bang this out your boombox. Or in your whip when you dipping from a few cops. Or on a strip when you getting off some loose rocks. My crew drops some music, dudes be shooting off the rooftops. Go ahead and bang this out your boombox. Or in your whips when you dipping from a few cops. Or on a strip when you getting off some loose rocks. My crew drops some music, dudes be shooting off the rooftops.
Paint a picture with the pistol, fit mobs to Billy Crystal, 40 kiss you. I'm with the rabbi eating schnitzel, dumping through your tissue. Straight razor, red laser, claw vega, pistol poking out the windbreaker. Pockets bulge with these extra clips, I've been ready. Every verse like straight dirt, I've been deadly. Scale the deck with the zip line and carabiner. Gunfights on the plateau, I'm in Giza. Monte Carlo, kill shit, Joe Bonanno. It's at the back of your head, take off the Figaro. I'm on some more killer sin shit. We smack rappers, bring them back in the body bag. My cadavers, my dog's rabid. They foaming at the base of the mouth. Pulling up, letting off, peace I'm out. I'm on my way to the airstrip, the black Apache. Saw my team in the distance, the black Akatsuki. Spirits tore through the airwaves, I'm like Bachi. Monkey cure with the optics, Rapitachi. Kamikaze, spit fire, rain for the neck. Air raiders, munitions fall out of the jet. Out of respect, not once tipping the brim. Before you end up like flip from above the rim. Recognize the shot, you knock you out of your Timbs. End of the road, the many vices of the king.
Go ahead and bang this out your boombox. Or in your whip when you dipping from a few cops. Or on the strip when you getting off some loose rocks. My crew drops some music dudes, we shooting off the rooftops. Go ahead and bang this out your boombox. Or in your whips when you dipping from a few cops. Or on the strip when you getting off some loose rocks. My crew drops some music dudes, we shooting off the rooftops.
So
X factor, funds first, respect after. Fucking with the last The X factor, funds first, respect after. Yeah. This fucking come correct and never come at all. I make the call that never stalls to get the guns involved. You talking shit as if you seen it done it all. But my team of killers willing, gorillas 100 strong. Ain't with us to run along, it's a long ride to the dark side. Filled with rip apart pride when the sharks fly. Moments like these show a man where his heart lies. Hit him with the 40, never part-time. Time always ticking off, big guns is licking off. In fact, bullets will touch backs like we kicking off. Expenses written off, budget plan to ROI. No tomorrow lies for those who never swallow pride. All eyes is on the prize, the honorable rise. My arsenal's live for those who giving carnival vibes. Clown ass shit, hate to be around that shit. You don't know me, just say what's up, give me a pound that shit.
You don't even know me, nigga, fuck up on my face now. Everything we dropping is straight cloud. Heavy armor, bombard him and shake the crowd. Son, ain't no snakes allowed. One of my fiends stopped using drugs, started moving big weight, I'm proud. Space and sounds, intergalactical trap, tactical vests, international assault, actual facts, the law 5%. We got rights, names, nigga, not attributes. Oh yeah, he came for my shit, I had to shoot. Niggas talking like they the truth, but ain't really had to prove. Can I smash this hating nigga weak, bitch? Absolute, a bit less than the remix of Fast Salute. Bitches in the building with B, Glitch, Nack, and who? Perk came through. We know niggas that got burnt for cocaine too. That ain't flavor, your smoke ain't true. Bitch need a savior, but show ain't you, bro, nigga.
Times a bit of fruit, fall from the vine. 10 metal thread level, never said to be 9. To fade you design the same words once spoken. Left the car and no smoking. Bolt open, you ready for more. Clip bells hang to the floor. Kiss them goodbye, the loved ones who left for the war. Promise them more than life was prepared to give them. Pull the ribbon, tales of the unforgiven. With premonitions, a planetary cataclysm. Terror awaits everything we envision. It was written to take away all given. Allies to the fleet, take on new missions. Victory lap, tack grip, aim with the strap. Who can fuck with the team? Put a pin on the map, bringing them back. Clap them and fade to black. There's 2 shots in the same spot, double tap.
Baby.
Ghetto street corners, man, nah, man, there's games beyond the fucking game.
The game is out there, and it's either play or get played.
Yeah, I ain't no Superman businessman like you. This motherfucker.
fuck?
I'm just a gangster, I suppose.
Yo, move the fuck out the way, man.
And I want my corners.
Hop out the shop, I cop the season, watch for Brutuses. They all get nailed trying to cross the block from where Judas live. Just check the tutelage, hooligans keep a toolie unruly. It's war truly near where she ice and the Shoney's live. Clarity in my cut, it runneth plentiful. With DJ in the trap, I got stuck, bowl full of benefit. This Clico ain't gon' even raise up to toast with no pinnacle. I gotta keep a few arms around me like tentacles. I drop interviews like interludes to Twitter views. Brushstroke of genius, my shorty only pose in a nude. Y'all splash like inner tubes and kiddie pools, we bend the rules. A look could get you cook, operate using hidden cues. I was Dolo in the Jeep, the cup solo. I'm 20K, the Subi pocket swollen like it's Bolo. Might play the no-go zone in purple label polo. Really seen it's tough to capture razor light inside a photo.
My pistol rise, you aim for the sky. It's like the murder rate, the tools a clean, fatal machine. Touch the calibrate, skin the pill, serrate with the steel. Cut and lacerate, beacon place, home of the gin. It's where we gravitate, we salivate. Flesh for the feed, you like a canopy. Sniper aim, perched on the hill. Send the gamma ray, face smell, drip to the floor. You like an artifact to paint the landscape with your guts. It's like an art attack, their touch, their mark hand. Like the iron cross, measure fate, you playing these games. I'm the final boss, launch codes, purpose of ghosts. Like the missile base, keep your fucking hands to yourself. This ain't the dinner play, levitate, lift you above. Heavy body slam, arrow club, take you on board. Like a body scan, hologram, dumping the chain fed. The M60, full pack with the black tag, you still missed me.
Rock the mask and cloak, daggers float, stab and poke, awoke. Keep the ratchet close, I smoke until I pass the roach. Approach, best to ask and hope my wolves will never slash your throats. The fastest road to get that ass exposed, casket closed. Savage souls, dealing cash and gold and diamond jewels. Aligning moves with like-minded crews, dying using iron tools. Sword swinger, gunslinger, one finger jab, quick to blast shit. Smoke screen, exit in a black whip. You fucking with the flagship, my pirates pillage villages. Find us with gorillas where the killers live. All these rappers wish they were as ill as this, but technically they lack the depth of me, especially with all they skill discrepancies. So no need for the pleasantries, you know the risk. My weaponry's exploding quick at enemies, cause never can we coexist. This verse is like the venom from a cobra's kiss in perfect rhythm. Infect your nervous system, purpose, give them words of wisdom until I murk the victims.
All in the game, yo. All in the game.
Like I'm Agent Zero, I'm in Lero. My bitch packed the pistolero. Screw face, outrage like I'm Ben Shapiro. Raise it, I tell him look at me like De Niro. Pharaoh, I'm throwing two through his sombrero. Roman Greco, flat bitch, Montenegro. Loud pack, pesto, smell it in Modesto. Package rapper, bring collection, buying presto. What's the death toll? Tear my face off, I'm Red Skull. Unholy, I brush with the verb, Coley. On the verge of virtue, praise the ground below me. Paragliding, parasites on the horizon. Dig the right hooks in like a Mike Tyson. T2, drop the switch, Miles bend the Dyson. Swords given, our father Tay lost the Titan. Many heads I parade on the stone trident. Blue flames blow, Mount Olympus winds. Arms outstretched to the gods like you douse him. I'm Rasputin, Mad Monk, Indian chief. Parky told me the big game is Zangief. burnt cess left him a mess. A dine on his flesh. First class and the red tips to his vest. Visionary, armor piercing incendiary. Gleam in the sun, the polished all chrome semi. Hot plays, feed me the kush, the soda cherry. You singing like a canary, you a yellow belly. Legendary grandson of Dynasties Favlas. Only lunatics amongst us. Trust us.
So we back, so we back, so we back, yeah. So we back, what? Yo, we back, what? Yeah, my little homie live a hard life, cutting hard white with a large knife. He told me perp was alright, I'm getting money all night. And besides, son, if you don't recall, these fiends take a hit and end up in concussion protocol. So overall, I'm making stacks, fading all them hating cats, and keep a Jason mask and long machete for the snakes and grass. Cuddy wanna go to rehab so he can change his path. I said he couldn't till he brought me 2 more to replace his ass. He had the wheat Timbs, laces hanging off the side. Walking by corner store, 4:15, morning ride, sparking live. The Dutch tip was glowing like an awkward eye you catch from someone's jealous vibe when good fellas ride. Flashing lights, cops was lacing yellow tape around the streets. Dude was down to beef, but now he's on the ground deceased. Revenge be sounding sweet until you lose a pound of meat or lose your life. Decisions never taken back, I'm proven right. Cuban link with stupid ice, surrounded by a pack of goons. Not even starving, but will snatch your food, act a fool. Youngins best get back to school, leave this shit to grown folks. Tony Kamani known to hold toast, no jokes. Get your bones broken, throat choke for ice grills. I never needed iron for the mic skills. I write ill, and I incite thrills. Imagine how your wife feels, seeing me then looking at you like how their life failed. Under the night's veil, these dark streets provoke crimes. I overdose minds with dope rhymes and no kind of cut at it. We turn fans to drug addicts, untouched status, tragics above average. So we back, so we back, so we back, yeah. So we back, what? Yo, we back, what? Yeah. So we back, so we back, so we back, yeah. So we back, what? Yo, we back, what? Yeah.
For these men, the danger is multiplied by the threat of ambush. The kind of war that's going on inspired one young Marine to put his feelings into a poem.
Don't ever stare hard, my shooter's in the vanguard. Bust a shotty, catch a body quicker than the chair squad. Snatch a man card and give you reasons you should fear God. Turn us into Sodom, we a problem that you can't solve. Divine essence, not in my presence. Supreme treasure, forever achieve better. We more than just seem clever. Select elite members and stretch Lincolns and Navvies. We savvy, you bet against us, you sadly invest badly in back alleys. We brawling with foes falling and hiding. The Joe stalling, a rhyming, provoking y'all into dying. The iron determines losses and mine is fully loaded. My aiming is where your face is, and surely it's duly noted. I'm focused on getting money, matters more that I'm older. Expensive tastes for whiskey, so hardly I'm ever sober. The liquor's in the bottle, the Buddha is in the Duchess. Just know we're shooting intruders who interrupt us.
The bourbon, Canadian, no crow, you know the mixture. Distilled and fulfilled in a moving picture. Pull a gun pistol, had to reach the zero. Pull the prison taste of my bitch like a ghetto. Let my hands go pro like I'm Yo Romero. Wash hands and I'm down in that El Vaquero. Gave you love more chemtrails, I'm like Valero. Got the 6 shooter spinning, bandolero. Silkworm, silk on the shirt, silk in the verse. Coffin line with the silk, silk curtains on the hearse. What's the purse? Talking about 60-40, might just take the whole lot, buck you with the 40. Go report me, you singing like you in the opera. Got balcony seats, I'm aiming with the chopper. John Wilkes Booth, I red stain the grey suit. Keep me in the loop, phone call, bring the troop. Infantryman, scroll with an infinite pen. Took the crystal M-Cron, I'm the Ken. Dirty skank, the M1911. Fuck reading the last rites, I'm not a reverend. I'm a peasant, madman, the realm drifter. Future cyborg operating on the Vista. Michael Elixir, space, fucking need pill. Lose liquid, 10 pints, you need a refill.
You're saying is not really a military action, but a political or psychological warfare. Precisely. Their objective is political and psychological. It is designed to weaken the will of the American people, to make it appear in world opinion that they are stronger than they are in fact, and to discourage our resolve.
Pacemaker, the face breaker, catch you later. Left him face down in the elevator, the devastator. The white bishop of the inner circle. Spent shells tumble down the storm drain like a ninja turtle. Face purple, reaction to the heavy metal. Storm the hill, snap and kill like yoga rebels. Levels, we surpassed them over centuries. Entities waving the fleet flag is meant to be. Remedy, I'm offering you no placebo. Tell the truth, I'm addressing the youth like I'm done the keyhole. Through the keyhole, beat the Rico. 40 left the back seats, flatbed like an El Camino. How you mean no? Take that, your shit repo. Bought a shovel and black bags at Home Depot. Easy bucket, free throw, the leasehold. I'm the speaker, keynote, the beam scope. Lay you down from 100 meters. 3 away, hit your face, had you swimming in the God's ethers. Spark the reefer, knife procedure. Gave him 24 hours to turn up. My name Kiefer, call me Circle, I'm a big believer. Whether in this damn life or the next, that's a heat seeker.
When I reach the top, tell me where do I go? Smoking loud, only power moves, so now stacking his dog. Hey. Paper with some grabber. From the beat to the street shit, I used to rock it and roll. Yeah.
Yo, adaptive camouflage, single-handed hammer drawn. Gone before you reach to put your cameras on. Plant a bomb, leave you in your town without a ground for you to stand upon. I'm a god of man, fam, you just a man of God. Do the math and weigh the odds. You ought to take a job and face the odds of fate before I test your faith in all them pagan gods. I beat amazing odds, one in infinite. No gimmicks for this album, I should charge 100 a minute. Surpass limits and boundaries, I let my sound breathe. Renowned G's holding it down for the underground scene. The crowd kill, describe perfectly. Earth to Mercury, heat shit up with urgency. Double burners are just a verse for me. Certainly catastrophe for those who coming after me with clips filled to capacity. They won't be dying naturally. Self-mastery, mind, body, and accuracy. Bust until I feel it's satisfactory. Come rap with me.
When I reach the top, tell me where do I go? Smoking loud, only power moves, so now stacking his dog. Hey, raw paper with some grabber. From the beat to the street shit, I used to rock it and roll. Yeah, more times. Where do I go? Smoking loud, only power moves, so now I'm stacking his dog. Hey, raw paper with some grabber. From the beat to the street shit, I used to rock it and roll.
Came for the highest, approach it with the passion of Christ. Step in the light, I cast shadows, I'm reflecting the night. Left to right, both hands came with dynamite. Dynamites, straps pulled, wigs peeled. You cover all that you see, it's your Achilles heel. You know the deal, you never real, keep it a bill. Keep it close, radiation, you've been exposed. Damage that I do with a pen, you could never know. So it goes, up, down, rotation. Done your dance, process of elimination. Call to arms, the fleet rebel generation. You nothing like me, you paint a pair limitation. Fire rockets, launch pad, burn bridges. No image, blood flow, vampiric. Brought the spirits, I found them wandering the further. Codenine, Power Nose, Tina Turner. 45, Power Boat, Simple Surfer. Left hook, right cross, head turner. Just a learner, green nails, you not vetted. You getting peppered, bullets in your beige leather.
The actual, natural, born leader, adaptable, storm breather, record heaters, raw, eat the splatter you. Floor the four-seater, but casual. The admiral, deploy the war, tactical strategy, thinking rational. Can't compare your fiction to my factual. The illest verse, the laughable. The lowercase is basic to my capital. You're just a small dick in a vaginal. All lick but no valuables. My family jewels ooze the raw radical. Abuse half of you, the other half will catch the wrath right after you. Wrap the fang, slash your veins, splash your crew. So act the fool, you dudes are proof fallible. The God's reign is absolute. You scatter when disaster brews. Connections incompatible, insufficient, instant, unimaginable. Your mind state just isn't habitable. What you cooking isn't looking palatable. When chefing shit is effortless, effing my excellence unsurpassable.
If you got some constructive ideas to help me get through this shit, then I promise you I'm listening, I promise. But if not, please keep your heads down, keep your mouth shut, and let me get us out of this like I got us out of every other motherfucking thing out.
Never kept a tech in the dresser, but had a 9 in the drawer. Supply the raws, that shit you couldn't buy in the store. On my way back from reading up a sizable score. Fiends on the block applaud like the arrival of God. Business is hard, demand is at the hands of those who handling guns, drugs, and gambling, scrambling from an ambulance. Police canvassing, loaded cannons and hammers, cock plan apply to manage the vanish before the cameras watch. Ain't no panicking, I'm Anakin fly. My man been prepared to die without a plan to survive. It's some real hate, deal with the devil to seal your man's fate. Blades slicing through our palms right before the handshake. Dark rituals, money from residuals. 7 digits prior to the decimals presentable. Finger stuffed in envelopes and mailed to their wives. Dead men tell no lies, they fail to provide. Pale a few guys with knives who revealing who's wise. Flip a coin, heads I win, tails and you die. Nevertheless, my sworn oath is deeper than pouring throats. Swarm post, Napoleon style, prepare to storm close. The gully wrath, fuck you and your ugly batch. Bummy bras and scummy staff, end up getting mummy rap. Study that before we turn your sunny skies to bloody baths. Walk a muddy path, just tell us where the money's at.
My life you wrong, I plunged in the heart of darkness. They came for the land, we stood there and died martyrs. Cursed by the mark, the devil drive hard bargains. Blade of my sword was forged in the time of Carthage. Masters, 6 cross marks your dimension. Purpose of ghosts, something they couldn't mention. It's terrors and fears, the whole way walls have ears. Ghosts walking the grounds that are home for the years. Fall back tears, rain falling down to the grave. Hold my hand, I'ma take you to the home of the brave. Live with the pain, never really goes away. Say goodbye, dust for down, your heart feet the same. Paint on the page, blood pouring out of the frame. We fear for the game, but it could never be the same. We brothers for life, you brothers like Abel and Cain. Terrified, it's like you were never able to change. Painted with grace, finding with the fuel of our rage. Long days, many nights spent locked in the cage. Nothing to say, time take wasting away. Time to pray, arms raised, bear witness. You and all of your team, you all felt the litmus. Counterfeit, whole shit, fool's gold. They know I'm the ghost, but my story's never been told. Stocks fold, these hands make your blood run cold.
Whites and the beautiful, the start irrefutable. It's organic, straight from the roots. The pharmaceutical, that moves manic. Caught in the gas, seeking a short fix. My pad stays in defrost mode. Forever cold blitz, a sad day when they die trying. I smell double cross. Loud scream, fresh gets frying. I pull the muzzle off. K9 sharp on my fangs, the black Alucard. Give your bitch a night to remember and call it Shalimar. I ain't got the time for pretenders that pen the fibbery. I flew out to Napoli, Italy as a little G. Riddles that I left in the verse they couldn't ascertain. Living dead, aim for the head, pen up in acid rain. Rappers lame, hyped off clout and lacking substance. Never sat and studied the greats, call it reluctance. Now it's scrambled eggs in their face, give them the full course. Razor going hard in the paint, out on the full court.
T101, LA frames covered in flesh and blood. Sounds like us, men of the cloth, non-stop. The cream rises to the top. Escape from the cosmic fortress, gods are lawless. Blood trickle out of your wounds, victory flawless. Porcelain collector's curse, targeted the birth. Scholars can't decode my words. Flurry of birds that scatter when my aura unfold. Galactic hemorrhage, angels made a deal with the dead. I hold leverage, pestilence, war with death, and befriend famine. Bodies laid out in the cabin. Chain dragon, cerebral sky, intravenous leaking from the wizard's eye. White bones, black flags fly, catch her in the ride. Last chance, forbidden armor, sniper in the treehouse. Direct hit your chest, stand above what you bleed out. Crimson tide, alien spies, filthy handgun. Smack your whole frame, straight back to Chrome Magnum. Clamp is on, lovejaw smash, devil's red nose. Lion pit, Leviathan's grip, where the pen goes. Who knows, who but me? The beast mimicry, sidestep, sword pierce flesh. Strange symphony, glass of gin, shot till fin. I have an evil grin, vacant stare, enter the lair of my divine sin. Brown parcel, hovering castle, psychedelic statue. I distract you, my clan came to dispatch you. End of the line, you should have taken all my advice. Taste it twice, the ramen needs more spice.
Blood puddles, blood dreams, bloody screams. There's blood on the wall from ugly scenes. Blood money coming from cuttings and slutty fiends. Somebody scheming nightly, there's likely a bloody stream. Immortal legion legacy, lethal levels, cerebral and equal to people's feeble-minded tendencies. Complexity, raw energy, weaponry, telepathy. My thoughts roam across stones, vision, skull and crossbones. Remember me, tragic perp, not your average verse. Black magic curse, act savage, get rocked like Black Sabbath. Back to work, my fans will hashtag it, bragging he's back at it. We taking heads, snatching all the souls of whack rabbits. So fuck your mans and them, I'll answer them. Plans to cancel them off air, get caught up in my crosshairs, dismantle them. Dispatching clear, sending lightning bolts throughout the atmosphere. Dark clouds just hover over Casket's head. Yeah, another passing year, another 3 homies die. That's why we smoke loud, depression is a lonely vibe. And though we cry, we maintain and hold our head. Know the leads, liquor pour, mourning for our soldiers dead. Blood dreams, bloody, blood, 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 blood.